So, you guys wanted an update on this wig, so I had to come in here and rush and hurry up and give you guys an update on my April lace wig, Silky Straight Chinese Virgin 22-inch Glueless full lace wig. It's always a lot to say, but yes, I will do that for you. So go ahead and stay tuned if you guys want to see how this wig has been treating me. Alright you guys, so we're going to just quickly jump right into this update because y'all know I can get a little long-winded sometimes, but we're just going to go ahead and get into this wig and how it's been treating me over the last month and a half, 2 months. So like I said, I've been wearing this one for about 2 months now, and I've had it even longer than that, and so now I can give you guys a very good impression of the wig and an actual review. So how I got this style today is, as you can tell, the color is different. I went ahead and took this wig back to being black, and I went ahead and rinsed it using my Dominican color showers in black and clear. So as you can see, the wig is now back to being a 1B color, 1B 2 color all over, and I actually like it like this. The red color was very, very pretty, and a lot of people really loved that color. I didn't think it came out that well, but a lot of people loved it and could tell that it was dyed, but I like my dark hair, so it is back to being 1B. Also, I washed it a couple of days ago when I went ahead and rinsed it and deep conditioned it, and then I didn't want to do any tight waves or curls in it, so I just went ahead and put some loose curls in it, and that's how I got the style that you are seeing right now, which I'm absolutely loving. So this wig is a silky straight texture, and as you can see, that's why I wanted to go ahead and bring you something a little bit different on this review video, so that you guys can actually see that texture and I'm not altering it in any way. So for the most part, this wig is straight, just like it was supposed to come in the first place. So let's go ahead and just jump into the good, bad, and ugly that I usually like to do on these wigs. So we'll first start off by going over the good. Alright, so to first get into the goods on this wig, I'm going to start off by talking about how it curls, honey. This wig curls like none other, and that is one of the main things that I look for in a wig or weave or whatever it is I'm wearing. I need my hair to curl, and I need it to hold that curl, and this wig definitely does that. As you can see, I got these curls with minimal effort. If you saw in the first look unboxing video, it curled beautifully, and it still curls beautifully. I update you guys on this wig very frequently on Instagram, or I take pictures of it all the time, and the curls stay like for really weeks. If I don't brush it out or do anything to it, the curls will stay for weeks. I'm telling you, it's like ridiculous. I do like to use hairspray, but you don't really have to use hairspray with this wig for it to hold a curl. It might hold for a week, as opposed to over a week if you don't use hairspray, but it curls fantastically. I absolutely love that, and it doesn't give me any issues with holding a curl. So that is the first good that I'm absolutely loving with this wig. The next one is it looks beautiful, and this silk top is everything in life. Like, I will never go back to not wearing a silk top. This silk top on this wig is absolutely amazing. I did dye it or tint it a little bit darker just because flash photography, it would look a little bit lighter than I wanted it to, but it is beautiful. I have people who come up to me all the time who are wondering what's going on. Is it a wig? Is it a weave? Do I have leave out? It looks that good in person. I'm telling you, this silk top is everything that you need in life. The next thing is the hair is just beautiful. Like, as you can see, I'm wearing it more in its natural state today, and the hair just looks really, really good. I like the sheen. The sheen has gone down dramatically. Like, it looked a little bit shiny coming out of the packaging because it is a silky straight texture, but as you can see, that sheen has dulled down, and it looks very, very natural. Now, while it is 22 inches, you know, on a dark-skinned girl, you know, it still looks very, very natural, and I am loving that. People compliment me on my hair all the time, and it's just a beautiful wig. Like, it gives me very, very little problems, and the styling is very, very easy. So that is all the goods on this wig, but it does have some bads. So let's go ahead and get into these cons or the bad stuff that I had to deal with this wig. Okay, you guys, so let's get into these cons, because there are some. And I keep it 100 with you guys, 100%, okay? This wig is much like your teenage child, like your daughter when she's like 16 or 17, who is good most of the time, but is not afraid to just straight act a fool and catch an attitude with you. That's what this wig is. It's your 16-year-old daughter. It behaves most of the time. It does. It's beautiful. It does what I need it to do most of the time. But if I don't take care of it, it'll straight throw a temper tantrum. It'll catch an attitude with me, and it'll go on strike is what it'll do. I mean that this wig tangles. And it tangles ferociously sometimes. It tangles to the point where I think that it's a human hair blend. I said it. I did. I think that it might be a human hair blend because the way it tangles, there is no human hair wig that would tangle. There's no virgin hair wig that would tangle the way this one tangles. It's beautiful most of the time. If you deep condition it and keep up on the maintenance of it and make sure that you're using a good serum, brush it out on a daily basis, it'll cooperate with you. But if you do not, and if you use a lot of product on this wig or hairspray or anything like that, it'll act a fool. It'll act a straight donkey on you, and it won't be cute. You're going to need your belt, okay? Alright, so now that we got over that part, some of the other cons include the fact that when I brushed through this, and this has been from the beginning, before I bleached and dyed it, when I brush through it, I do notice short strands in the sink. I don't notice any excessive shedding. The shedding has picked up a little bit because I have washed this wig like 3 or 4 times at this point, but I noticed like short broken pieces. So that's telling me that the hair might be a little bit drier and a little bit more unhealthy than I thought it was to begin with. So I make sure to deep condition this wig, and that usually keeps it under control, but you can tell that it may thin out over time on the ends. Right now the ends are still intact and still look very good, and as you can see, I deep conditioned it not too long ago, a couple of days ago, and so it's acting perfectly fine right now, and I'm not getting too much tangle, shedding, breakage, things like that. I only get shedding because of the tangling of this wig. When it does tangle and I had to rip through it, then obviously I'm handling it a little bit more harsh than you should, and so that's when I get the shedding. But for the most part, it doesn't, and yeah, but it does have some breakage that I can tell. Other than those cons, that's really all the bad things I have to say about this wig. Now, those could be the deal breakers for you, but they're not necessarily for me. This wig, for the most part, the good outweighs the bad, and it looks beautiful on a daily basis, and I don't have too many issues with it as long as I keep it deep conditioned and washed and clean and all that good stuff. So I'm absolutely loving this wig. It's gorgeous. I get plenty of compliments on it all the time, and I'm absolutely loving it at this point. Alright, so that is what I have to say about this wig. It's a relatively quick update, but again, I've been giving you guys feedback on this wig through all the videos that I have on it. Yes, so the question is, would I repurchase this wig? Yes, I would. I love this wig. I've been enjoying it, and although it does have some cons, the goods outweigh the cons with this wig. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I reach for this wig every single time, and I have many wigs at this point, but I reach for this one because it gives me what I need in a quick manner, and it doesn't really fight with me too much if I take care of it. Just keep in mind that it does have some cons. It tangles, it does, and I'm not sure if this hair is all human hair. I think there are some synthetic fibers in it. I do, but with that being said, whatever it is, it's beautiful. It works with me, and so I'll continue to deal with that. So I'm not going to say, that's just my thoughts on what it's made out of, but So you can take that with a grain of salt, but that's what I have to say about it. I would repurchase it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and that's just what it is. So if you guys have any further questions, then feel free to leave those down below. Again, follow me on Instagram because I post there very often, and I answer questions on there very quickly, usually right away because I'm on there most of the day. So if you guys have questions or want to see this wig in action, feel free to follow me there. Any other questions, leave them down below. Again, as always, you guys, I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.